morning. Today is April 11th, 2023. My name is Brandon. Just trying to, I guess, figure out how to be okay with not being okay. Now, for those that don't know my story, I actually joined the military when I was 22, and really ain't have a lot of real time. Like, I didn't really have no real time while I was serving, if that makes sense. Like I said, I joined when I was 22, January 2018. First duty station up at Fort Drum. Got there June of 2018, and I kind of, just started going with the flow of things. When I first got there, was on track, getting ready for air assault. I had got sent to Fox 5, and I was starting to get a better understanding of life and the things that I wanted. Fast forward October 2018, unfortunately, I got into a car accident with a fellow soldier and a civilian. Thankfully, the other soldier from my knowledge, made a good recovery, and they're, doing well while still serving in the military. As for me, that's the day that my life changed forever. That's honestly the day that my career ended. Because after that, life's been pretty different. Just to go over, what happened. From what I was told, after the impact, my car slid about 30 feet, and the injuries that were sustained, I had a swollen face. My eye was swollen, bruised up. My mouth was cut up. I was in real bad condition. I mean, my chest was hurting, my back was hurting, my legs was hurting, and come to find out, I actually ended up tearing my labrum in my hip, and I had to get hip surgery. I was also informed that somewhere down the line, I may also need back surgery. for the deteriorating disc that I have. That I believe that's what they called it. I'm not on here looking for any kind of pity or anything like that. Um, like I said, I am trying to learn how to live the way that I want to live, at least the best to my ability. um, Today, I actually went in to the VA to see about speaking with a specialist because of my pain. I'm going on 5 years and nothing subsides it, and kind of find out it is a strong likelihood, a strong possibility that I have fibromyalgia, and I'm just trying to get myself on pace to be as okay as I can, I guess. Because of my condition, you know, I medically retired in 2021. You know, after going through the whole process of the med board. And then even then it was a fight because they didn't want to give me a retirement. And now I'm just here. But yeah, I know, for those that know me, if you happen to be watching this, and we were close, now we're not, or we used to talk a lot and now we don't. If you've seen a huge shift in the dynamic of whatever our relationship was, you know, I do want to apologize. It's not something that I've been doing consciously. It's just, I have a very big thing about being pitied, and you know, I've had a rough enough life as it is that I end up just taking any situation and thinking the worst of them, and then in a way kind of just self-sabotage, I guess. I mean, anything good that I end up having, I kind of like just force it away. And I'm honestly tired of it. I'm at a point where, you know, I want answers. I want to get better, and I want to have a fulfilling life, you know, with whatever's left of it. Now, I don't want to just say, oh, hey, yeah, I have fibromyalgia, but according to what my daily routine of pain is, and what my research has led me to believe, you know, just with the symptoms, even bringing it up with doctors, also bringing it up with my chiropractic care, They are also believed to think that it's a strong possibility that I also have fibromyalgia. And so that's why I am going to be moving forward with speaking with a specialist. Today I did x-rays and I did some lab work. They told me that the next step will be to wait for a phone call, and then I will go in and see the specialist. I don't know if it will be anything other than that. I don't know if, when I go ahead and speak to the doctor, if, they're going to be like, okay, we've got it, we got your results from your x-rays and for your labs, and, this is the course of action, or, if they're just going to say, yeah, we believe that you may also have it. I'm not necessarily sure how they're going to go about their diagnosis. From what I've been seeing, there more than likely will be a string of maybe tasks or, things that I may have to do. I know I've been going, to physical therapy, so, I've gone to physical therapy so much that while I was enlisted, they prevented me from going because they felt like it wasn't, they felt like I was wasting my time. I'm still going to physical therapy now that I am retired. I'm going through the VA for physical therapy. I'm also going for cognitive therapy. And I've done acupuncture, I've done TENS unit, I've done yoga, I've done massages, chiropractor, physical therapy, aqua therapy, I've been tested. I think it's like electroshock therapy that they hooked me up and tested me. No one seems to really know, like, hey, this is what's going on. Just the other day, I was actually in the hospital because I just couldn't take it anymore. I mean, I'm not one to complain. I'm one to just take the hits and roll with it. But it got to a point where I was writhing in pain, and I couldn't move, and even with everything that I was dealing with, I mustered enough strength to drive myself to the hospital, which thankfully I did, because, I don't think I would have been able to get any kind of rest otherwise. They gave me muscle relaxers, which unfortunately I wake up groggy when I take it. And I know some people are going to be like, oh, well, at least you're getting, put to sleep. But it's like, on average, I may sleep 3 hours a night. It's days I don't even go to sleep at all. I would prefer not to have to resort to the muscle relaxers, because even though, yeah, I may get 6-7 hours of sleep, I wake up really groggy and I feel like I am still tired. I feel like I didn't go to sleep at all. So it kind of just begs the question of, is it really worth taking? So right now I'm trying to figure everything out. And I know I'm probably rambling, necessarily reach out to people or anything like that, and then the people that I do want to speak to are people that I can't, whether if, you know, they're not here no more, or I just don't have that kind of contact with them. But it's tough. Hopefully we can make some good progress. So I think going over what it is that I go through would be more, I guess, more informative, so that way you guys aren't just thinking, oh, yeah, you're saying you're in pain, blah, 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 So I'm just gonna go from head to toe. I always have a headache. If I don't have a headache, I'm either unaware that I don't have a headache, or I'm in so much pain everywhere else that I can't even tell the difference. I have visual problems. I have a black spot in my left eye. It doesn't go away. The only reason why I'm wearing glasses is because of what's going on with my vision. I get pains down right here. I got pain in my neck, pain in my shoulders. I also get muscle weakness in my arms, especially my left arm. I have times where my arms lock up on me to where I can't do anything but just sit there, and you would think I'm having a stroke. There's times where I've been cooking and, I'm doing something like, stirring up the rice or stirring up pasta, and then all of a sudden my arm feels like it's dead weight. I have back pain all over, starting from, obviously from my neck and my shoulder I have pain, but even under my shoulder blades I have pain. Around my spine I have pain. Even around my rib cage I have pain. And it's like around the rib cage, I think it's the worst, because it feels as if somebody is ripping the meat off of my ribs. And it's also a very hot sensation. It feels like it's on fire. My lower back, I get a radiating, sharp, knife burning, itching sensation. I have pain in both of my hips. I tore my right hip, and I had surgery on it, and I still have pain on it now. Um, Pain going down my legs, my knees, down into my calves, down into my ankles, down into my feet. It's numbing, tingling, stabbing pain. It's a burning sensation. Um, Even my chest, it feels like somebody's pushing on my chest at times. I get ringing in the ear a lot. And I also have this thing where I replay the sound of the collision in my head. And it's not like I do it on purpose, but like it'll just come and it'll come and it'll come. And now my anxiety is at an all-time high. I can't leave my house without checking my surroundings. When I am outside, something as simple as leaves on the ground gets my heart racing. I'm constantly looking over my shoulder just because of my anxiety. It's a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. And if I'm being honest, for the past few years, I've been the type to just say, oh yeah, I'm in pain, but you will see a smile on my face. And, you know, I try not to let it get me down. But at the same time, I feel like me doing that kind of made people think that my pain wasn't valid. And, even my time while I was still enlisted, it felt like I got thrown away after I got hurt. I ended up getting real down about it because it's like, all my life growing up, I knew eventually I was going to go into the military. And what made me finally decide to go into the military was my grandfather. Me and him share the same birthday. And unfortunately, August of 2017, he passed away. And that was very big for me. And when I went and I was doing basic, ironically enough, I had my birthday. Well, I should say I had our birthday. And then I had family day and then graduation in succession. It's definitely a big accomplishment. I know that he isn't here to see it, but I know it's something that would have made him proud. I need somebody to go on this journey with me because I can't do it by myself. Thank you. Stay tuned.